guys, it's me, Amy, and today I am talking about MEPS, the day of. I went on May 23rd, and I was woken up at about 4:15. Had to be down there at 4:45 for breakfast, and we left at 5:30, because breakfast wasn't until 5, and we left at 5:30 so we were down there getting stuff done, eating breakfast, and then they bus us over to the federal building, which for me it's in Dallas. And so I went over there, and the first thing they did was they briefed us on how security was going to go and everything. And then after that, they gave us trivia questions about when each branch was created. I'm about to sneeze. And the trivia was pretty easy because it's like, oh, when did this... Excuse me. Oh. And so they said, when was the Navy created? That's the first one they brought up, and I'm like, really? October of, I said 76. He's like, no. Someone said it close, but no, 75. I'm like, oh yeah. So after that, we went ahead and went up to the medical area, and I was a walk-on. So I had to wait 5 extra minutes waiting for them to just process me into the system. So I did the whole system thing, and they sent me on straight to medical afterwards. And so when I went to medical, what they did first with me was they checked me in, and then they did blood pressure. They did blood pressure, and they did eyesight, hearing, blood work, and all this different other stuff. And then we individually went and talked to the doctor for an interview. And they were like, the doctor was thankful that I filled in certain parts compared to other people, because she's like, oh, you've already filled it in. No problem. Just get it done. I'm like, yeah, I know the actual date. So after that, we all went into another room, and then they took us back in to see the doctor to do our range of motion and our physical body exam. And after that, they said, okay, and once you've passed that part, and I passed that part, I went, and they said, okay, you're good to go. One of the girls, she was going to Air Force, and she had to read something. I don't know what it was, but she had to read it, like, word for word. And I was just like, hopefully I don't have to do that. I almost failed the duck walk, and I wasn't about to be like, oh. Finally, they process us, and I'm good to go. I am a future Navy sailor. I go over to by the control desk saying, okay, here's my stuff, here's all that I need. And they're like, okay, the next swear-in is this time. I'm like, okay, no problem. So when in reality, I was done by 11:30. The swearing wasn't until 1:30, and we didn't get out of the swearing until almost 2:30. And my recruiter came and got 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. And then my recruiter came and got me at 4, about 4:30. And I'm like, okay. But I was messaging my parents back and forth in between the time. And so after I was done swearing, my swearing was at 1:30. I swore in, and I had to wait for my contract because literally the breaker kept popping. And I'm just like, great, I'm one of the last people to get my paperwork. And I was waiting. So after that, I get my paperwork, and they're like, okay, congratulations, you're now go to processing. Processing was the longest thing because I had to go to my liaison and say, oh yeah, my dad doesn't live with me. My dad doesn't live with me. My parents are divorced. I don't live with my dad. So we processed. They had to do all that paper, like scratch that saying, oh yeah, you don't live with your dad and everything. And this was after seeing the classifier and after swearing in. And they're like, oh, you don't live with your dad? Go to your liaison and have them switch that up. I'm like, great. Now I have to walk all the way back, get my paper changed to unknown, and then go all the way back to processing. I'm just like, can you not give me a break? So so we were all together, and we're like, okay, what's next? So after I was done with the processor and everything, they're like, congratulations, you're a future Navy sailor. I'm like, yes, I'm done. No, I'm not. I have to go and now wait for now I have to go back to my liaison, turn my paperwork in, sign my name to get my backpack, which I still haven't gotten. I'm hopefully getting it this Thursday at my DEP meeting, and go ahead and be getting that done. So, but basically that was my day at MEPS, and finally by 4 o'clock, I'm like, hey, I'm done, I'm sworn in. And my recruiter goes like, okay. And he's like, where are you? I'm like, in the USO. And he's like, oh, well, I'm in the Navy office, come over here. I'm like, so basically my day of MEPS was a whole lot of hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. And then finally at the end of the day, it's wait till my recruiter comes. So basically, day at MEPS was the longest day of my life. If you guys want to see more videos about my experience with MEPS or my experience with the recruiters or anything, go ahead and put a like in down below, and go ahead and comment down below what you think should be my next video. I will talk to you guys later. See you later, and have a good day. Bye!